Hi guys, and welcome back to Fine Foods Food Review. It's the only place on YouTube where you can watch me eating food, and you'll all be glad to know that I'm feeling a lot better. I got past the COVID. The blood pressure thing is still an issue, but you know what? We're gonna forget about it for now. I've got a blood test on Friday, so I'll let you guys know what's going on. But for now, why don't we eat some food? And I'm in a bit of a wacky, biscuity mood today. So the first thing we're going to try is called just looking at the menu over here, is a Bada coconut. So you can see there, I'm not sure which way up the characters go because I do not speak Korean, but I think these might be some sort of coconut biscuits judging by the packaging. So let's crack these open and see what we've got in store for us. Ooh, now, they're very cute looking. Let's just take a look at that. They've got a nice shiny top, like it's been egg washed or something. Smell very good. It's a classic sort of like animal cracker sort of smell. So why don't we jump right in and see how this tastes. Texturally, it's quite interesting because I was expecting more of a flaky, well, no, more of a crumbly flake, but this is a flaky, like a layered, more so than it is like a digested biscuit. At least that's what I seem to pick up. Flavor-wise, you know, it's nothing special. I was expecting more coconut to come through, but this sort of just tastes like a regular, I don't know, like a light biscuit. Not too heavy on the coconut. And it's quite dry in the mouth, which of course you probably expect from biscuit, but I don't know, it could be perhaps a little less dry. I'm actually gonna have to wash that down with a quick little something that I whipped up. It's a bit of an avant-garde cocktail. We've got some Campari, vodka, orange juice and tonic water, and it looks like the Campari is actually sort of separated from the rest of the mixture at the bottom. So well, I don't have anything to start with, so let's just go in before my mouth dries up too much. Oh, that's refreshing. Oh, Campari adds a nice bitterness to it. The tonic and the orange juice go very well together. It almost creates like a synthetic grapefruit flavour, which is a really nice lip wetter after we've had such a dry experience with these. I mean, not to say they're not good, but you know, they're definitely going to be docked some points for what they just did to me there. But let's move on to something a little more interesting looking. This is called Ms. Black, and I was just taking a look at the menu here, and in the allergens section it says soybean and crab. So I was really expecting something chocolatey from this, but apparently there's going to be crab and soybean in it. So why don't we crack it open and see what we're working with. Smell wise, doesn't smell like crab at all. Let's go in and pick out a couple. It looks like some little small chocolate biscuits, a little hole in the middle that you can see right through. And it tastes a little bit like the cookie layer of an Oreo, if you've ever had one of those. But what's quite interesting is that on some of them, there's actually a little bit of white in there. So let's see if I can isolate that at all? I've got no idea. I'm just gonna get a big mouthful here. Now that I have had a couple, let me... Wow. It doesn't actually taste like the top of an Oreo. It tastes more like a Lotus biscuit, but with a slight dark chocolate twist. That's actually really, really nice. Very nice crunch, not too dry in the mouth. It really takes off moisture very nicely. Really, really pleasant surprise. And that's by Orion, who I think were the same company that made the really nice custard pie that we had in a previous episode. So I think we'll, oh, well, first of all, I'm going to need another sip of this because all these biscuits are really drying up my palate, but we'll wrap it up there. I'm thinking the Ms. Black gets a definite 8.5, nay, 9 out of 10. These are something that you can really just eat a whole load of because they're so small. There's probably not that many calories in them either, which is really great if you're, you know, diabetic or just health conscious in general. The coconut butter. Let's just let me have a quick other try of this in case I'm missing something, because it just tastes like a kind of less flavorful animal cracker. When you put your tongue on the top, there's a definite sweetness, but I think it's such a thin layer of like coconut sugar that it doesn't really translate to the rest of the biscuit. So overall, these are a bit not disappointing. They're definitely tasty, but I was expecting a bit more. And since they dried out my throat a tiny bit, you know, I'll keep eating them. They're very nice and I'm very grateful for them. But I think in the grand scheme of things, they're only really worth a 5 out of 10. But that's about it from me. And my delicious cocktail. So thank you so much for watching, and as always, thank you to the sponsor of today's video, my beautiful, wonderful, amazing girlfriend, who I am very, very much in love with and appreciate every day of my life. So thank you for sending me these fantastic biscuits. And that's it from me. Goodbye. And that's it from my cocktail. Goodbye. And that's it from my really good friend Pangyu. Goodbye, or as he likes to say, 再见. Alright,